Android 17 is poised to revolutionize your mobile experience, but are you ready for the whirlwind of changes it's bringing? Get ready for a deep dive into the anticipated release date, supported devices, and groundbreaking features of Android 17. This isn't just an update, it's a potential paradigm shift in how we interact with our smartphones. Following the successful launch of Android 16 across various smartphone vendors and Google's own Pixel devices, the tech giant is now laser-focused on its next major mobile operating system iteration, Android 17. Codenamed Cinnamon Bun internally, this update, expected around mid-2026, promises significant advancements in design, privacy, and desktop functionality. The overarching goal: to elevate the user experience through greater personalization and enhanced security. But here's where it gets controversial. Will these changes truly benefit everyone, or will some users find the new features intrusive or unnecessary? Let's break down what you need to know about Android 17's launch, including the expected timeline, compatible devices, and exciting new features. Android 17. Expected release date and timeline. Google seems committed to its established annual release cycle, mirroring the rollout of Android 16. Here's what the timeline likely looks like. Developer preview. Expect the first sneak peek at the new OS in late 2025, potentially November. This initial version is primarily intended for app developers to begin adapting their applications. Beta builds. Public beta versions should start appearing in early 2026, allowing adventurous users to test the new features and provide feedback. Stable release. The final, polished version of Android 17 is projected to launch around June 2026. Traditionally, Google's flagship Pixel devices will be the first to receive this update. And this is the part most people miss. The release date can often fluctuate based on unforeseen bugs or development delays. Android 17. Supported devices and compatibility. While Google hasn't published an official compatibility list yet, we can make some educated guesses based on past update policies and the general lifespan of Android devices. Google Pixel. Devices released within approximately the last 3 years are highly likely to receive the update. This includes models like the Pixel 8, Pixel 8 Pro, and future Pixel 9 and Pixel 10 series devices. It's worth noting that Google now promises up to 7 years of OS updates for certain Pixel models, starting with the Pixel 8 series, which is a significant commitment to long-term support. Other manufacturers, major OEMs such as Samsung, OnePlus, Xiaomi, and Vivo will roll out the update based on their individual software update schedules. Flagship devices released in late 2025 and throughout 2026 are almost guaranteed to be among the first to receive the Android 17 update, following the initial Pixel rollout. But here's a thought: how quickly do you think manufacturers should release updates after Google's initial launch? Is a few weeks acceptable, or should they strive for simultaneous releases? Android 17. Top new features and updates. Android 17 is shaping up to be a feature-packed release, with a focus on desktop mode, privacy, design, and AI. Overhauled desktop mode. The push for seamless multitasking and productivity is a key theme. Android 17 is rumored to feature a completely redesigned desktop mode, enabling users to connect their phones to external displays, like monitors or laptops, and transition to a PC-like environment. This enhanced desktop mode is expected to include a dedicated taskbar, app tray, multi-window support, and improved mouse and keyboard integration. This is a direct challenge to Samsung's DeX platform. But will Google's implementation surpass Samsung's DeX in terms of usability and features? Only time will tell. Enhanced privacy and security. The new OS is expected to introduce even stricter controls to enhance user security and limit app behavior. Tighter app permissions. Expect stricter limits on background app activity, and more granular control over the data that third-party apps can access. This could include limiting access to location data, camera, and microphone. Network activity alerts. The system is anticipated to alert users when apps attempt to scan local networks or collect unnecessary data without explicit consent. This will give users more transparency into what their apps are doing behind the scenes. Advanced threat detection. Improvements to on-device scanning tools are expected for faster and more efficient detection of malware and security threats. This will help protect users from malicious apps and phishing attempts. Design and personalization. Dynamic theming. Android 17 could further evolve the wallpaper-driven theming system, offering richer color palettes and more dynamic icon designs. This would allow for even greater personalization of the user interface. Revamped usability. Expect updates to the notification shade for quicker, more intuitive interactions, along with more interactive widgets. This will make it easier for users to access information and control their devices. Flexible keyboard. Rumored updates to the default keyboard may allow users to resize or magnify it, offering better accessibility and customization. This would be a welcome addition for users with visual impairments or those who simply prefer a larger keyboard. AI and performance optimizations. The system is expected to integrate new AI-driven features for improved efficiency. Developers will benefit from stronger APIs and faster over-the-air (OTA) updates, while users will experience smarter resource management and improved battery life. But here's a question: will these AI features truly enhance the user experience, or will they simply add unnecessary complexity? Android 17 certainly has the potential to be a game-changer. What are your thoughts on these features? Are you excited about the enhanced desktop mode, or are you more concerned about the privacy improvements? Share your opinions and predictions in the comments below.